Hello guys and gals, Buffalo here. I've got that level 4 plate carrier insert back out today. This is the same one I shot in the last video. I hit it with a couple of 30-06 armor piercing rounds. Now it did stop both rounds. Neither round made it through. But what I thought we'd do today is dissect this armor and just take a look inside of it and see what's going on inside there. I saw that Lever Guns 50 did that with the piece that I sent him over, but man, he totally obliterated that body armor that I sent him. So there wasn't a whole lot left on the inside as far as the ceramic and things go. I thought we might get a better look if I took this one apart. So what I done, I took a utility knife and went all the way around the outside of this armor. And now we're able to open it up. So you can see here, this ceramic, the ceramic part of this armor is just a bunch of little squares and shapes that are cut out and glued into the plate or to the skin. And the reason that is so that when it gets hit in one spot, it won't just shatter the whole piece and lose its ability to stop the next round. That's why I was able to stop both rounds. I didn't know these were cut out into little sections in here. See if I can pull one out. You can see they're pretty thick. Just mostly a bunch of little squares. Those, when that bullet hits that ceramic, it just breaks it up. I found some little pieces in here. Just tiny little pieces of bullet. Not much to look at. This is the back half. It's about cut right in half. This half being ceramic and this half being what looks like maybe Kevlar or something fibrous there. See if I can pull this out. Pull the skin off of this. So I finally got it out of the skin. It's just a bunch of layers of what appears to be Kevlar, maybe. I don't know. Some of you guys that know more about body armor can probably chime in. It's just thin layers stacked on top of one another. But I thought we might take this down to the range and shoot it with some handgun rounds and see if this alone will stop some bullets. Alright, so what I've done is I've took that piece of Kevlar and taped it to this box of shop rags, which is mostly just old t-shirts that I've outgrown due to my allergic reaction to cheeseburgers. But this is about a 1/2 inch thick, and it's just many layers. You could peel it off. If you wanted to sit here and peel it apart, you could. But it's about a 1/2 inch thick, bunch of different layers. And remember, the ceramic's job was to break the bullet up, and it was the Kevlar's job to catch the bullet. So since we've gotten rid of the ceramic, I figure we've greatly reduced the rating of the armor. So I thought we'd hit it with some handgun rounds. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so how many of you guys guessed that it would start raining as soon as I started the video? Every time. I can't remember here in my neck of the woods in northeastern Kentucky, I can't remember the last time that we had 2 or 3 days in a row without rain. It just doesn't happen. It rains nearly every day. I think we beat Seattle last year for a total days with rain. It was something incredible. And it's continuing right on through 2020 nonstop. But anyway, we're going to start out with the Ruger LCP. Got just some ball ammo here. I can't remember what weight those bullets are. But that's what we're going to start with, and we'll work our way up from there. See if anything penetrates that Kevlar. All right. Right there's our 380 bullet. See if I can get something to try that out with. Just flatten that bullet out. There's the back side. And there's the nose of the bullet. Pretty cool. Let's try something else. All right, what about 9mm out of the Glock 34? This is Remington green and white box, 115 grain, jacketed hollow point. Out of the Glock 34. All right, it caught the bullet. That one's going to be a lot harder to dig out. It went in there a lot deeper. See if I can get it. That was a lot of work, but I got it. That bullet actually broke up. That's the jacket. Here's the lid. Whoop. No, that's not picking up the best, but all right. Let's step it up. Okay, let's try the 10mm. Got a 200 grain Hornady XTP loaded by Underwood ammunition, and we'll shoot it from the Kimber 6-inch 1911. Now that spun that box around. It didn't go all the way through. It's right there. I don't know if that camera's going to pick that up or not, but it's right in there. I can see it, but I don't know if I can get that out without taking the whole thing off. We might have to wait. That is pretty impressive. This is the jacket off that bullet. And here's the lid, it flattened it. Look at that. Here's the back side. Pretty impressive. It caught that 10mm, and Underwood loads those hot too. Alright, I forgot about that second camera over there. Hadn't been running it the last couple of shots. I ran it on the 380 to get some slow motion with, but I forgot it on the last two. But I've got it turned back on now. I got a 180 grain hard cast 357 Magnum loaded by Buffalo bore to about 1400 feet per second. And I'm shooting it out of this 627 V-Comp. Pretty serious round. It stopped that too, but it is in there so deep that I won't be able to dig it out just yet. It's right in there. So I got one more round to hit it with. The rain's really picking up. Got a 305 grain hard cast, again loaded by Buffalo bore, but this time we're shooting this out of the 44 Magnum Smith & Wesson 627-7 Hunter. It may stop this one too. It caught every handgun round that I had to throw at it. I'll see if I can dig that out, but I don't know if I can or not. Alright, so here's what I recovered. That's the 380, 9mm, 10mm, and then with the hard cast 357 and 44 Magnum, I could just get bits and chunks of both of them. That's part of the 44 Magnum, the base. Then I just got a bunch of bits and chunks. But what's funny here is I tore this apart trying to get those out, and this is as deep as any of them made it. I peeled this layer off and everything was stuck. Nothing got through. Just that little bit stopped them all. I thought that was pretty cool. You can see all the hits. None of them got through that little bit. So it's raining on me out here right now. I might save the rest of this to do something else with. But that's all I got today. I just thought some of you guys might find that interesting. And I'll talk with y'all again soon.